Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. Formula 3 has come to an end for 2024. A champion has been crowned and every driver in the field will be busy deciding what they'll be doing in 2025. As for us, well, it's time once again to look at my top 5 most disappointing and top 5 most surprising. Starting today with the disappointing 5. This is not necessarily the worst 5 drivers on the grid, but 5 drivers I expected more from and failed to live up to my expectations. So, no Tommy Smith won't be appearing on this list, because I have the power of remembering things, and I remembered how god-awful he was in 2023. He wasn't any better in 2024, and I never thought he would be. Still, he did score points this year, so maybe he'll make his way onto the most surprising list. You'll have to subscribe to find out. And with that, let's take a look at the 5 most disappointing drivers in Formula 3 in 2024. Casper Stuka. The young Pole was on fire in 2023, 16 race wins in 3 different series, as well as 2 championships. He beat drivers like Arvid Lindblad, Ugo Ugochukwu, James Wharton and Tuka Tarpanen to the Italian F4 Championship. The championship Andrea Kimi Antonelli won in 2022, but Casper Stuka has not followed in Antonelli's footsteps. You can't get much more disappointing than being dropped by Red Bull midway through the season. Casper Stuka only scored points at 1 race in 2024, 6th in the Imola sprint race. He ended the year 27th overall, and all his hype is pretty much gone. Maybe he could have done with a year or 2 in Formula Regional Europe first. He might be around in 2025, but he'll have to do better, or find another energy drink company to give up on him. Charlie Wirtz. Being the son of a Formula 1 driver always carries an extra level of expectation, and when your father was a half-decent Formula 1 driver and Le Mans winner, Charlie Wirtz had a big shadow to step out of. Initially, he did alright, winning the Formula Regional Oceania Championship in 2023 and winning a Uber Formula race. But he struggled in Formula Regional Europe, so maybe the signs were there that Formula 3 was going to be a big jump. He has done okay at times. There were races where he was in the top 10 and looked like he belonged, and on 1 or 2 occasions he was taken out in crashes that weren't his fault. Maybe it's just my high expectations for him, but I think another year in Formula 3 will do him a world of good, and he could be a driver on the level of someone like Franco Colapinto, or at the very least a Cush Maney or Taylor Barnard. He just can't do any worst. Martinius Stenson. The Norwegian McLaren Junior driver was really impressive in Formula Regional Europe in 2023, keeping Andrea Kimi Antonelli honest and finishing runner-up behind him in the championship. He was definitely going to be one to watch in 2024. And well, he did win a race, but he only scored points in 5 races in 2024 and finished a lowly 18th place overall, a few places behind another McLaren Junior in Alex Dunn. I can almost be certain that if Stenson is around in 2025, he'll be doing a lot better. A second season will surely bring out a bit more consistency to the table, and he did win and finish second in sprint races. He just failed to score many points in feature races, the only one being the final one at Monza. Room for improvement, but a contender for 2025 nonetheless. Sebastian Montoya. This wasn't so much disappointing as aggravating. Sebastian Montoya definitely has the speed, but he's also magnetically attracted to other people's crashes. He has the talent and was often running in the top 10, only for a crash to happen somewhere in front of him and Montoya just got drawn towards it and bang, he only scores 40 points all year. This was his second year and it's not all that much different from the first. In 2023 he finished 16th with 37 points. In 2024 he finished 17th with 40 points. And probably only because there were 2 more races this year. I don't know what the future holds for Montoya. I almost think it would be best to head to America and try Indy NXT, get into IndyCar and conquer America in much the same way his dad has. If he does do another year of Formula 3, it has to be a title contending campaign. And no more crashes. You need to learn the 5 Ds. Dodge, duck, dip, dive and dodge. Dino Banovich. Is it fair to say Dino Banovich was a disappointment when I pointed out several times at the start of the year that he had already failed to meet expectations? Well, yes, evidently. So can you name another driver who spent 2 years in Formula 3 and never finished higher than 6th in the championship with Prema? I can, Arthur Leclerc. And where is he now? Racing in European Le Mans for Panis Racing. And a development driver for Ferrari. But Dino Beganovic doesn't have the luxury of having a brother already racing in Formula 1. He has won a couple of races in Formula 3, but in both seasons with Prema, he's been their lowest scoring driver. Prema need 2 new drivers for 2025 in Formula 2, but why wouldn't they go for Arvid Lindblad and Gabriel Mini? unless they don't have the money. But seeing as they're backed by Red Bull and Alpine, I think they'll be fine. I don't know what the future holds for Beganovic. He might get a Formula 2 drive, but if not, where would he go? A bit late to try and grab a Formula E seat, maybe IndyCar, World Endurance. What's going to happen to Dino Banovich? So they were the 5 most disappointing drivers in Formula 3 this year. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Was there someone else who disappointed you more, or was I spot on with this list? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because coming up will be my 5 most surprising Formula 3 drivers of 2024, as well as predictions for the weekend, one race wonders, and much, much more. Member-only content is available if you do so wish. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.